What's going on YouTube? This is Daxon here. So I want to make this little video. I always try to when I have a issue with something and I'm able to get it figured out. So I had this design I'm going to engrave, and what happened when I went to open it is I get this error that says invalid format. So that kind of threw me for a curveball. You click OK and it says object reference not set to an instance of an object. I'm not really sure exactly what that means. But anyway, I tried doing converting the image to a JPEG, which is this one. Same thing. So I sat here scratching my head and I decided to try something else, which is this, and it loaded up quickly and just fine. This sign is 28 inches by 7 inches in the real world. So what I did, I'm kind of new to Inkscape, so what I did is I typed in the size of my file. You know, when you go to new on Inkscape, kind of like Photoshop. I don't have Inkscape out here, but just for example, when you go to like File, New, and it asks you, what I did on Inkscape though was I had clicked this into inches, and I actually may have used Photoshop, I'm not sure, but either way I did do the inches here, and I had this to 28 inches, which apparently is too big for T2 to import, which is fine. I'll just have to make sure that the resolution is high enough to help protect me on this. This is a 28 by 7 inch sign, which is large, so really fine detail isn't really too big of an issue. But anyway, what I did is I came over here into Photoshop, and what I normally do is I do 100 pixels per inch of something, per inch in the real world, I should say, because not all the time this stuff matches up. But I typed in 2800 pixels, which is 28 inches, is how I've always done it. And then the height of 750, 700, the sign is actually like 7.45 inches. Lumber these days is really weird. But anyway, I did that with pixels. I loaded my prior image in here, and I noticed Photoshop was really working. And this is a pretty nice computer, but it kind of took a minute to actually shrink that down to this size. So the image I was trying to load in the T2 was obviously, just way too big for it to handle. So what I did is I just did this. I came down, I'm basically doing a smaller size. So depending on how you make images, that's gonna be kind of on your decision. But in this particular instance, what I did is took my original file, drug it over here, and then I resaved it again. It doesn't matter if it's, JPEG or PNG, whatever, all the, file formats that T2 accepts. And I saved it, and then, immediately, it loaded up my image here, and now I'm ready to size it appropriately to match, my sign in the real world, which again is 28 inches by like 7.4, 7.5. Then I'm able to go ahead and generate the G code, and it is a pretty large file, so it is still going to take, a minute or so, but that's fine. But we should be good to go now. Hopefully this helps you if you're running into the same kind of error. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.